We need you in the briefing room. It's urgent.
Understood. I'm on my way. Tao, this isn't a good time. Something very important has come up.
So, same as every other day. I promise I wouldn't be calling if this wasn't something you needed to hear.
I'm on escort duty. A lot of the big shots are here. Master Saldarin, Admiral Rava, the Supreme Chancellor. We just landed on Odessan.
What? I haven't heard anything about this.
Exactly. They're trying to catch you off guard, trip you up, so you can't come up with a way to explain yourself this time.
We've lost ground against the Empire. The hidden chain is still a pain in everyone's neck. Riots, supply chain disruptions, organized crime on the rise, lot of headaches for the Republic.
But there's one problem they think they can get away with pinning on you. The fact that Malgus is still on the loose. This stays between you and me, all right? I think Admiral Rava is in the Chancellor's ear about you. He's always overstepped his bounds, but it's gotten a lot worse lately. For some reason, he has this wild idea that you don't really care about helping the Republic. The man is paranoid. Sure, you've butted heads with Republic leadership a few times, I get it. But Rava won't hesitate to use that against you.
And don't even get me started on how he treats the Jedi as his own personal enforcers. He's gotta be the one behind this whole ambush. I can feel it, and I don't like it.
Can you stall the others?
Yeah, I'll try.
I've just been informed that Supreme Chancellor Rands and a few other Republic leaders have decided to pay us a visit.
Of course. We'll make this quick so we can deal with whatever they'd like to fuss about today.
As expected, we received another communication from Jadus. A direct transmission to Odessan. Encrypted, of course, but T7 has graciously solved that problem for us.
Not much in the message, just a set of coordinates. And after Jadus's not-so-subtle invitation, I think we can guess what he wants you to do.
I don't like this. We don't know where these coordinates lead. It could be to Jadus, it could be to anything. What if we take this to the Supreme Chancellor, since she's decided to grace us with her presence?
That'll just complicate things.
The situation is already complicated. With their support, we can find Jadus quickly and eliminate any chance of him expanding his reach.
They didn't come here to offer help, and they'll interfere at every turn. If we want information on Malgus, if it exists, then we should handle Jadus on our own.
Considering his skill set, I'm certain he has useful intelligence. But what he will expect of you to get it is another matter entirely.
That's why we need to do this ourselves. Get in, get out. Fewer people, fewer problems, and fewer opportunities for Jadus to set a trap.
Think on what I said, at least. Before Jadus becomes a problem that's too big to solve.
Sorry to drop in like this. I know it's not our usual protocol.
After all I've done, I don't deserve to be ambushed like this.
It's not an ambush. We're not here to attack you.
The Republic has enemies around every corner. We need everyone to make that their priority.
What we don't need is Darth Malgus on the loose again. After everything we did to lock him up, you knew Shay Vizsla was missing. We assumed you had the situation under control.
Shay acted alone. This has nothing to do with us.
Regardless, some responsibility needs to be taken. Hedda Cole shows no sign of stopping her raids in Republic sectors. An unaccountable Mandalore is just making things worse.
Not to mention Malgus's desire to use Null's technology and destroy the Jedi. With him free, he's too close to his goal for comfort.
We need answers, and we need them now, before all of this foolishness takes any more of our resources away from the real threat, the Empire.
We may have a lead, I've been contacted by Darth Jadus. He claims to know how Malgus can be stopped. I would appreciate your support in tracking him down.
Darth Jadus contacted you?
And you're just now telling us about this?
This is a very big problem.
I was honest with you about Jadus. I was hoping for a more supportive reaction than this.
Might I suggest a more suitable location for this discussion? If Malgus gets his hands on Darth Nul's holocron, it will spell disaster for the Republic. For everyone. Frankly, it was never a good idea to keep it on Odessen in the first place.
I'm afraid we must insist on taking the holocron. Please, if you would.
I don't like this, but if it will relieve your concerns...
What have you done to it?
Nothing. It's never done something like that before.
What a coincidence that it happens while you were the only one with access to it.
What are you trying to say?
Exactly what it sounds like. Your Mandalorian ally breaks Malgus out of his cell while you protect the thing he's after? And now you're communicating with Darth Jadus? What's inside this thing that you don't want us to see?
Chancellor, when Master Nosteral hears about this...
He didn't even care enough to be here.
Enough! We don't have time to stand around and argue. This is a serious problem. I have no choice but to act accordingly. Consider yourself grounded. You are officially confined to Odessen, either until Malgus is back in custody, or until we've cleared you of tampering with this... pain in all our backsides.
This is ridiculous. You can't do that.
I think you'll find that we can. This holocron poses a danger to the Republic as long as it's in your hands. And we're not leaving that thing here with you.
If you keep me here, we'll lose my lead on Darth Jadus and anything about Malgus that he knows.
I'm not putting a lot of stock in the word of an exiled Sith. You shouldn't either.
A security detachment will be in place for the duration of the lockdown. Don't try anything stupid.
Don't tell me you're just gonna let them have the last word.
I knew they were gonna do something like this. I could feel it. Rava's not gonna stop until he has everyone at the end of a leash.
Why do you think the Admiral is behind this? Chancellor Rand seemed perfectly confident in her decision.
The Supreme Chancellor is usually more level-headed. This is Rava's way of doing things. They're all so worried about Malgus, but they just grounded our best shot at finding him.
I don't disagree, but before we make things worse, we should think carefully about what we want to do next.
You know, if you want to get out of here, I'm behind you all the way.
You're willing to take on such a risk? I can't imagine your order would be very happy about that.
I don't care. It's the right thing to do.
These coordinates Jadus sent. It's not much, but knowing him, it's the best we're going to get. If you two are going to get out of here, you should look into them. I doubt this lead will be good for long.
How do we get past the Republic's lockdown?
I'll help keep people busy, and you'll be back before anyone realizes something's up. There's some, well, let's just say I know ways to move around the base without anyone knowing. Lon and I will walk you through it.
What about Null's holocron? We can't just leave it. Something like that shouldn't be in Rava's hands, or even the Chancellor's.
I know what you mean, but there's something wrong with it. I don't think it would be a good idea to take it off Odessen.
And what happens when Rava and the others take it away and finally get it open? Start poking around?
They couldn't before.
Tao, you two don't have a lot of time. Let me come with you. You have no idea what you'll be walking into. You'll need backup.
You need to stay here. 2 people will draw less suspicion than 3. Not to mention the danger that could be waiting for us when we get to those coordinates.
I'll at least make sure no one does anything regrettable while you're gone.
We'd better get moving. I'm gonna scope out the base, see what security's like. Maybe we can stake out a clear path to your ship.
You know I'm not usually one to question your methods, but are you sure about this? You're clearly walking into some kind of trap. You can handle yourself. I've seen you do it enough times. But this feels off. You're just too important.
Touching. But I can't stay back because you're worried. There's too much at stake. Including my own freedom. Thanks to the Supreme Chancellor.
All right, you win.
Everyone's in position. Time to move.
You heard her. Be careful, all right?